हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग टू एवरीवन। कैसे आप सभी लोग बच्चे? आई होप यू ऑल आर गुड। ओके, टुडे आई एम टेकिंग क्लास स्टैंडर्ड 12 एंड सब्जेक्ट OC and chapter number is 2. Now we are start new chapter, that is principle of management. Okay, so first of all we are understand who give the principles of the management. So principle is of the management is nothing but the guidance for the manager and using that principle in a different situation for the predetermined goal. Okay, so this principle are given by the experts, given by the author in their life of the experience in the business unit. Okay, they are going to several situations, different situations, so they are make it the principle in a practical manner, and this guidance, this principle are using by the all the business, each and every business in a different situation of the principle of management for achieving the predetermined goal. Okay, so here the principle of management, the introduction. So introduction is nothing the principle of management, the origin of its the origin of the principle of management start with the linking of the मैनेजमेंट. ओके, जब से मैनेजमेंट स्टार्ट हुआ उसी के साथ में लिंक हो गई थी प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. सो इन एंशिएंट टाइम द चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य, ओके, सो दे आर ऑल्सो मेक अ स्ट्रेटजी फॉर द वार, कि किस तरह से हम युद्ध में लड़ सके. उसके लिए से जो उन्होंने स्ट्रेटजी बनाई, दे आर मेक अ प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इट एंड दे गाइडेंस जो है उनके सैनिकों को दिए गए कि इस टाइप की गाइडेंस है, इस टाइप को आपको फॉलो करना है, देन वी आर अचीविंग अवर गोल, हम युद्ध में जीत सकते हैं. सो दैट टाइम ऑल्सो द एग्जिस्टिंग ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट एंड द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट. सो मैनी ऑथर, the Henry Fayol, Frederick R. Taylor and Max Weber, Maslow. So this type of authors are give the principle of management in a different situation according to the nature of the business, size of the business, okay, according to human behavior, administration behavior for a specific particular scientific business. So this type of business nature and human behavior, they are give the principle according to their experience of life on the business unit. Also this guidance and principle we are using in the business management. So it is a achieving of the predetermined goal. It is easy, but here the principle of management is a not apply all the business accurately. Okay, because I am saying here different situation we are using the different principle of management. Okay, now here the meaning. So principle of management plays a role of guide for the managers. Okay, so it is the guidance for the managers how the principles are applied in a different situation. Guidance, it means how we are take a steps on the method and technique, which method and technique we are applied in a situation. The planning, organization, human resource, all the function of management, how we are take a decision. It is a decision making process. How we are doing planning, organizes this all the function of management, or how we are decide it. This principle guidance are the principle of management. So it is a very vital role play in the principle of management in the business and for the guide for the managers. The principles are not the rules. Okay, it is not the rules to follow strictly, but it is a sum and substance of the assumption, tradition and experience. because here the authors are give according to their experience on a life of the business in a different situation. So here the principle of management is not applicable to all the unit in every situation. Okay, it is a usable, it is a applicable all the unit but in a different situation. Okay, so it is a flexible principle of management. Now we are understand the concept of principle management. So principle of management we are set according to with the human behavior. Because the human behavior is a psychological manner, so human is the center of the management. They are doing the planning, organizing, HRM, okay, human resource management, controlling. Because humans are doing the function of management, they are doing the set of goals. And the situation are created by the humans. So principle of management set according with the humans. Okay, and principle of management is a not pure science. We are studying the chapter number 1. The principle of management is as an art as well as science. So it is a not pure science, because the science have a universal fact, selection of the fact. The rules and principle are facts, according to facts, and it is not changeable. But the principle of management, in a management, it is a changeable, it is a flexible. It is a fact, सिलेक्शन ऑफ द फैक्ट. जो प्रिंसिपल्स है वो सही है, बट हम हर एक सिचुएशन में उन्हें अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते. डिफरेंट सिचुएशन में हम उन्हें डिफरेंट सिचुएशन में डिफरेंट प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट अप्लाई करते हैं. सो इट इज़ अ चेंजेबल, इट इज़ अ फ्लेक्सिबल. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now here the principle of management and the technique of management, there are some reason there are difference between it. So principle of management, it is a guidelines of the decision making for the manager, how they are decided in the business in a different situation. But the technique of the management, it means the स्टेप टू बी टास्क. अब हमें कौन सा एक्शन लेना है, विच मेथड वी आर अप्लाई फॉर द एक्शन. सो इट इज अ डिफरेंट बिटवीन द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट एंड टेक्निक ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. ओके, नाउ हियर द प्रिंसिपल्स एंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द वैल्यू. सो principle, it is a guidelines, but the value is a morality of the human, morality of the business. Okay, now here the come on the next topic, that is nature. So nature of the principle of the management. So universal acceptance. Now here I am saying that the principle of management, it is a guidance and it is a universal acceptance. It is a used by the all the business, but in a different situation. Principle of management is not a rigid, but it is a flexible. Okay, we are using the principle of management in a different situation. Okay, now here the Henry Fayol give a administration principle, the 14 principle of the management in behavior of the administration, how we are work in the business. Okay, one second my dear student. Now here the universal acceptance. So here the Henry Fayol give 14 principle. So according to the situation, nature of the business, human behavior, we are set the principle of management. If suppose I am saying in the chapter number 1 the level of the management, when we are using the level of the management in a small business, there are not requirement of the controlling on the employees, because here the 2 to 3 and 5 employees are here in this small business, so it is easily we are controlled on it. So it is not required of the level of the management. But here the in a vital business, the here section of the business of implementation of the work, the section is divided, so we are using the level of the management. So here the size of the business we are decide the requirement of the level of the management or not. So this is all the principle of the management. So here second is centralized and decentralized. Okay, so in organization chapter we are studied that the centralized means to the one person and center, they are doing the author and responsibility and the power of the business. किसी एक पर्सन के पास में ही पावर होगी, वही गाइडेंस देगा, वही लीडरशिप करेगा, वही सुपरविजन करेगा. बट दिस centralized organization applied in a small business only. It is difficult to one person to check and controlling and power of the business for achieving our goal. But in a size of the business is very wide, so we are using the decentralized of the organization. Here the different person here divided and they are doing the power and controlling, training, supervision on their subordinates on their lower level of the management. So here centralized means one person have a center and power of the business, and decentralized means we are dividing it and different person have a power controlling supervision of it. Okay, so this type also we are using in a size of the business. Okay, so this type of the principle we are using in the business. We are, so it is a guidance. So principally management, it is a guidance of the for the manager. Manager choose that the nature of the business is different, so they are taking the principle of management is a differently. ओके कि प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट दिया है साइज ऑफ द बिजनेस के अकॉर्डिंग. स्मॉल साइज हो तो आप सेंट्रलाइज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यूज़ कीजिए, लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. अगर साइज ज़्यादा हो, बड़ा हो, तो आप क्या करेंगे, डिसेंट्रलाइज यूज़ करेंगे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और द लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट इट्स रिक्वायरमेंट. ओके, सो मैनेजर के लिए ये गाइडेंस है, ये प्रिंसिपल एक तरह से गाइडेंस है कि डिसीजन किस टाइप से लिया जाए. सो साइज ऑफ द बिजनेस उन्होंने चेक किया, देन दे आर डिसीजन मेकिंग फॉर इट, देन दे आर इम्प्लीमेंट, देन टेक्निक ऑफ मैनेजमेंट इज अप्लाइड. ओके, नाउ हियर फ्लेक्सिबल. In a different situation, the principle of management are changeable. It is a changeable and it is easy for the achieving the predetermined goal, because the human behavior is a psychological in a manner and they are also the change, and the business affect to the business affecting from the internal and external. So we are control the internal factor, but we can't control the external factor. So according to the external factor, according to the human behavior, we here the business environment are changeable. So the principle of management we are applied according to the situation. So it is called it is a flexible in a manner. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now here general guidelines. It is not a universal fact. It is a universal fact, but it is a using in a different situation. हम नहीं कह सकते कि हर एक बिजनेस के लिए यही एक प्रिंसिपल सूट होगा, यही एक प्रिंसिपल एप्लीकेबल है, बट द यूनिवर्सल इज जनरल गाइडलाइंस की तरह यूज किया जा सकता है. ओके, वो एक कोई रूल्स नहीं है कि आपको सभी को फॉलो करना है, बट अगर आप उस प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट का यूज़ करोगे तो आप जल्दी से जल्दी आप अपने गोल को अचीव कर सकोगे. सो इट इज़ अ जनरल गाइडलाइंस फॉर द बिजनेस फॉर द मैनेजर. ओके, नाउ हियर बेस्ड ऑन ह्यूमन बिहेवियर. बेसिकली हमने कंसेप्ट में भी यही पढ़ा कि इट इज़ अ बेस्ड ऑन द ह्यूमन बिहेवियर, बिकॉज because human are the center of the management. Okay, and human are doing the function of the management. They are set the goals and they are implement the activity. Okay, प्लानिंग भी कौन करता है? ह्यूमन. गोल भी सेट कौन करेगा? ह्यूमन. इम्प्लीमेंट भी कौन करेगा? ह्यूमन. So human behavior is a psychological in manner. They are changeable in a behavior. So it is a flexible of the principle of the management. So it is based on the human behavior. हमें जो principle of management set करना है according to the human behavior. We are managing here decision making of the promotion of the employee. बट वो कब डिसाइड करेगा? जब वो पर्सन उस कैपेबल हो, उसकी स्किल उसके लिए रिक्वायरमेंट हो कि उसे हम अब प्रमोशन दें. सो इट इज़ अ डिसीजन मेकिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू गाइडलाइंस. के प्रिंसिपल भी यही बोलता है कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द मास्लो एंड मैक्स वेबर, इन सब ऑथर के थ्रू उन्होंने बोला कि अगर रिक्वायरमेंट है किसी पर्सन को मोटिवेशन करने के लिए तो उन्हें मोटिवेट करो. ओके, उन्हें प्रमोशन, उनके सेटिस्फेक्शन लेवल को ध्यान में रखो. इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द बिहेवियर प्रिंसिपल. ओके, देन क्लासिकल प्रिंसिपल. सो क्लासिकल प्रिंसिपल जो है वो बिजनेस पे फोकस करता है. बिहेवियर प्रिंसिपल है जो एम्प्लॉयज पे फोकस करते हैं. सो ह्यूमंस की अगर रिक्वायरमेंट है प्रमोशन, डिमोशन, ट्रांसफर, मोटिवेशन, so it is applied that the particular situation of the principle. It is requirement of the promotion to apply the principle of the promotion. Okay, it is apply of the transfer or apply. ये देखना होगा कि हमें principle of management में transfer के लिए क्या बात की गई है. Okay, transfer के लिए क्या guidelines दी गई है. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now here contingency. So here the first is the introduction. I am saying that principle of management using in a different situation in the business, because principle of management it is a guidelines but using in a circumstances, different circumstances in the market. Okay, business are affected in the internally and externally. Okay, so it is a different situation are created. So the contingency are flexible. So we are apply the principle of management according to the situation. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now we are going into the introduction, importance of the principle of management. Now the importance of principle of management. Why it's requirement of the principle of management. Okay, there are several points of the importance of the principle of management. Okay, now here the A first is increase in managerial efficiency, because the principle of management is guidelines of the manager how in a different situation we are apply the principle for achieving the predetermined goal. So it increase the managerial efficiency, it increase in a decision making. Then we are doing the very well in a systematically the function of the management. Then we are achieve our goal in efficiently and effectively in a manner. Okay, the second is maximum uses of effective allocation of resources. So here in management we are know that the in a minimum cost in with the maximum utilizations. But if the managers don't know the guidelines how in which path we are take a decision with correctly, with efficiently, so how we can the uses of the effectively in a manner of the maximum utilization of the resources with minimum cost. So it is the importance of the principle of management in a different situation. We are using that principle, then we can the maximum output of the resources get. Okay, now here the helpful for scientific and and logical decision. Now we know that the authors are give the principle of management, okay, according to their life experience on the business. So that principle we are use in a practical manner and we are achieve our goal. So this principle are logically, this is not in a कोई हवा हवा की बातें नहीं है, the logically are used. Okay, now the helpful for the scientific and logical decision. So it is a scientifically, it is systematically we are gone through a process, okay, in administration, in behavior of the human, okay, so in circumstances of the social responsibility. So this type of all the things, this type of all the situation we are using the principle with scientifically with logical decision. ओके, जब मैंने आपको बोला कि अगर साइज ऑफ द बिजनेस स्मॉल है तो वी आर यूजिंग सेंट्रलाइज्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बिकॉज क्यों, उसका लॉजिकल रीज़न ये है कि वहाँ पे एम्प्लॉइज़ की रिक्वायरमेंट कम है एंड वी आर कंट्रोल ऑन इट. एंड जब साइज ऑफ द बिजनेस वाइड हो, जब ज़्यादा हो, तब हम क्या करेंगे, लेवल ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट एंड डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को यूज़ करेंगे. बट वाई द लॉजिकल रीजनिंग इज दैट it is difficult to control the employees and resources. Okay, so we are using the level of the management and decentralized organization. तो वो प्रिंसिपल को हम डिफरेंट सिचुएशन में यूज़ करते हैं. सो हर एक प्रिंसिपल का एक अपना ही लॉजिकल रीज़न है. ओके, नाउ हियर टू कोप अप विद द चेंजिंग बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट. So it is a requirement, it is an importance of the principle of management, because the principle of management is given by different author in a different situation we are using. So business environment affected to internally and externally. So business environment changeable. So principle of management can be changed because the nature of the principle of management, it is a flexible. Okay, now here to fulfill social responsibility. So business aim is the achieving the goal and get the more and more profit, but it is not the only the aim of the gaining the profit. It is also the aim of the social responsibility, development of the business, development of the society and development of the nation. Because we are understanding the management, the nature of the management, importance of the management, it is a moral national motive also. Okay, so here the principle of the management same is here, it is a social responsibility, because the different author give according with the behavior of the human. So behavior principle are also given. So it is in a behavior principle to satisfy the employees in a different situation. If they are satisfied, they have family and they are also satisfied. So individual person can development, so it is a development of the society. Okay, now here useful for research, training and development. So different author give principle of management doing research. ओके, उन्होंने इसी तरह से प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट नहीं दिया, उन्होंने पहले रिसर्च किया. बिजनेस में कोई भी सिचुएशन क्रिएट होती थी तो उस सिचुएशन पे हम किस तरह से कौन से प्रिंसिपल को यूज़ कर सके उसके लिए रिसर्च किया. ओके, सो प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट जो है वो फैक्ट्स के अकॉर्डिंग है, बट वो डिफरेंट सिचुएशन पे यूज़ किए जाते हैं. सो इट इज़ यूजफुल फॉर द रिसर्चिंग, ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट. ओके, बिजनेस को अपना गोल भी अचीव करना है, एज वेल एज दे ऑल्सो अचीविंग द डेवलपमेंट इन द मार्केट एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द नेशनल लेवल. ओके, एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द नेशन. सो दे गिव ऑल्सो ट्रेनिंग टू द एम्प्लॉय कि कब रिक्वायरमेंट है एम्प्लॉय की ट्रेनिंग देना. सो इट इज ऑल्सो गिवन द leadership of 360 degrees degree of the leadership. This is also principle given by the different author. Okay, now so these are the importance of the principle of management given in the chapter number 2, principle of management. Okay, why it's requirement of it, because we are using in a different situation. कि अगर हम जब तक कोई प्लानिंग नहीं करेंगे, कि जब तक हम कोई डिसीजन मेकिंग नहीं सही से ले पाएंगे, तो हम उस सिचुएशन को फेस नहीं कर पाएंगे कि इस सिचुएशन में हमें क्या करना चाहिए. व्हाट आर द गाइडेंस. तो प्रिंसिपल है वो एक गाइडेंस की तरह है, ताकि वो मैनेजर उस सिचुएशन पे कोई डिसीजन ले सके, एक राइट डिसीजन ले सके, ताकि हम उस सिचुएशन को फेस कर सकें. I hope this is clear to all of you. The introduction, meaning, concept, nature and importance of the principle of management. In the next lecture we are a study of the different thought of the principle of management and the different author given the principle of management. So what are the principle of management? They are given in the business, they are given in the management. Okay, thank you so much.